I had a plan, a real, proper, worked on plan. And this year, it completely fell apart. And I made the best decision of my life. This is that story. I want to start this video with a question. Have you ever had your entire future planned out, like genuinely mapped out, and then watched it fall apart in a way that you couldn't control? Because that was exactly what happened to me. Or, well, and what I did next is the reason this channel exists. My name is Esther, though most people who know me call me Adufe. I am a mental wellness practitioner, a counselor, a storyteller, and a trauma survivor in that order on some days. In the reverse order on other days. This year, I had been working towards a master's degree abroad. I had the place. I got the place on the program at Trinity College Dublin. I had the plan. I had spent months preparing for it, but my admission offer did not come just in time for me to finish my scholarship application, so funding fell through. And just like that, the future I had been building in my mind, the one I had built my next chapter around, was gone, completely gone. I want to be honest about what that felt like, because we do each other a disservice when we skip the part where things actually hurt. It felt like failure. It felt like being behind. It felt like the universe had specifically decided that it was not my time. And then somewhere in the middle of all of that, after I had cried a lot, I decided I was not going to keep postponing my life. I decided I was going to build right now from exactly where I was standing, not when the conditions were perfect. Now, and that is why this channel exists. This is me building in public, doing the work I was born to do. For every person who has ever felt like their healing, their becoming, their life had to wait for someone else's permission to begin, I want to talk about something I call the waiting room. Because I think it is where so many of us are living and we don't even know it. The waiting room is the place you go when you have decided, consciously or unconsciously, that your life begins later, when you have more money, when you lose the weight, when you get the degree, when someone finally sees you, when you feel ready. Here is what I know from years of studying the human mind. Readiness is not a feeling that arrives. It is a decision you make in the absence of it. People who wait to feel ready often wait forever. I need to distinguish between two things. There is strategic waiting, intentional building towards something with a plan and a timeline. That is what I'm talking about. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about chronic postponement, the kind rooted in fear, dressed as practicality, the kind that says not yet, not because the conditions aren't right, but because starting means risking, and risking means possibly failing, and failing feels like confirming everything you have been told about yourself. Many of us who grow up in uncertain environments learned that hope was dangerous. The wanting things led to disappointment, so we built elaborate systems for not wanting too loudly, not reaching too high, not starting too visibly. The waiting room is the adult version of that protection. I want to tell you what it looked like for me to leave the waiting room. The first thing I did was grieve. I grieved the masters that wasn't coming. I let myself be sad about it without immediately pivots into silver linings, I let it be loss. Because you cannot build on top of unprocessed grief. You can try, but whatever you build will keep sinking. You have to lay the foundation first. And the foundation is honesty about what hurt. Then I asked a question I now ask every person I work with. If nothing external changes, no funding, no perfect timing, no rescue, what would I build with what I have right now? What is already in my hands? For me, the answer was years of studying the human personal experience with trauma and healing, and a gift for telling stories. A deep belief that people deserve access to this work. So I picked those things up and I started building. This channel is a space where we talk about the mind, honestly, deeply, without performance of having it all together. It is a place for trauma survivors who are tired of just surviving, for high achievers who are quietly falling apart, for anyone who has ever sat in a waiting room of their own making and wondered if they were allowed to stand up and walk out. You're allowed. You have always been allowed. I am going to be here every Wednesday with real content, real tools, real conversations. My name is Adufe. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad you're here. If anything I said today resonated, subscribe. I post every Wednesday, and I promise you, what is coming is worth staying for.